Welcome back to the garage here. We'll start another series on top of one series, whatever, you know how it goes. When you're waiting on parts and machine shops and stuff. Uh, I got something, this particular thing I have never worked on before, but I don't turn anything down, and it's an engine. Yeah, it's no different than any other one. But it's a 2005 Ninja. That's all I know. And the motor's a 636cc. And I've mentioned it in a couple of videos, it being in the background. What we got, and I'll show y'all here. Let me figure out some buttons here. Under those red towels there, that's the motor. Well, long block, excuse me, short block. And over here is the original head. Get some more light going here. I can't see. Hopefully that's not too bright for y'all. That's the head. The original head. You notice the valves are out. The friend of mine who got the bike, and the head was off just like this, and he bought it with another head. I'm gonna get on down there, right there, and they proceeded to change the valves out prior to my buddy getting it. And if you notice, got locks missing. But they told him that the head was cracked. That's a little too assembled with original stuff still in it. If you look at it, to be properly tested. I have taken the time with a light and just kind of looked at all the sealing surface here, all of it, and down the throats in the chambers. I don't see any physical cracks that I can see, and I don't see where it even blew a head gasket. A few areas kind of iffy, but I don't have the gasket, so I really can't tell. So upon reading on the interwebs, on a lot of different forums, and what I know just working on Hondas, on the V4s and stuff, you don't want to change out cam towers. They don't have a cam tower with it. That's the original cam tower back on this cylinder head. And I've talked to the buddy and told him that I would rather go ahead and completely disassemble the original head. And since it has the cam towers with it, the proper cam tower, and it's a match set, that I'd like to gamble on go ahead and taking this apart and getting it pressure tested. And if it's good, use this head and just put that one on the shelf. He'll come across another one. He deals with this stuff all the time. So we're going to go ahead and tear this head down, and this should just be part one, or maybe even, if it's short enough, be part of when I get it back, this back together. I don't know how it's going to work out because time, and I live over an hour away from him, so I don't know how it's going to work out. But anyway, I'm going to get this cylinder head tore down. Like I said, I've never tore one of these down before. I'm very excited. I wish this was mine and where I can put it on my go-kart, but it's not. It's his. So let's go ahead and get started on this. This is going to be just a quick tear down. Okay. Hey, you're on my back. Guys, I wish y'all could see this. Leroy fell off his stand and he's hanging on my back. Can't do nothing here. I'm bound. All right. How did this even do that? Ah, Lord. He landed on my back. Fell off his stand, that silver pole y'all see there. He was just hanging. Go on, get. Ah. Always want a free ride. What a mooch. All right. And it's obvious I don't have a spring compressor tool to fit these, so we'll make one. I also need to make one for my Hemi. Let's put this on the floor and out of the way. Gently. No telling what one of these things costs. I don't know. It's got a lot. Okay, that wasn't impressive. Anyway, we'll find the parts. Oh, Lord. Okay. Was this thing a single spring? I hope it's single spring. Oh, damn. Thing turning 10,000 RPM. I think I have dual spring that. Probably 11, 12,000 RPM. I don't know what these things turn. Amazing how much power you can get out of these little engines. I mean, I think this thing gets like, it's like 125, 130 horsepower out of something this small. I mean, my thumb barely fits in the intake. Ninja. I never remember where these parts are, so I got a bunch of these. And I don't know about y'all. Oh, that's got oil in it. Changing oil on a very small engine. We drink mess has some coffee around here, but these makes excellent. If you keep the cap, makes excellent parts holders. All right. All right. It's always a good idea when you strip these heads down before you send a machine shop. I do. Learned first stripping down all the big components, but anything that causes them where they can't lay it flat, whether it be a dowel, stud, yank it out. What did I do with my removals? What did I do with those things? I like to use stud removers. Get these off. You can, for years, I just put a nut on top of a nut, torque them down, broke it loose. But I've advanced in this world just a little bit, and I bought these. I don't remember what I got them from. They come off a tool truck. It don't say Snap on it, it say Mac, and the only ones that it's an AST made in USA. Don't put an impact on one of these. So the only other truck that I remember coming around that I like the tools. I haven't seen them in a while. I don't know, but it's Cornwell, and this is Cornwell. Well, Armstrong, I don't know, but I got off the Cornwell truck. So, but anyway, it says Armstrong. But I use mess out of this. It's got a lot of torque. It's actually what we're going to use right now. When I strip ahead, I strip ahead. Think about this, how it will kind of flatten out those. The way it grabs this from it's got a cam assembly in there, and it will flatten those out a little bit. but I clean them up before I put them on. Again, with these, when they go back in, I'll torque them a little bit, but I'm gonna put blue Loctite, not red. Derek would say it'd never come out juice. That's pretty much what it is. You only use red on rotating assemblies, like flywheel bolts, crank bolts, that kind of stuff. Dr. Clark, you're not seeing me using my shoulder like this. Apparently I got a torn labrum, disconnects, bicep and bone, all that kind of weird stuff. But we're gonna get it done, just not right now. It's not very good timing for me to be in a sling. I'll tell y'all later on that one. Absolutely positively good news. Not the surgery, but what's gonna happen. So the reason why I say don't use an impact, this is a drill, regular drill. As I say, don't use an impact. What did I do with the socket? All right, back again. The reason why I say don't use an impact is it's repetitively going to beat it with the cam, and it will flatten all them threads out. Done it. So this right here, since I got them loose, I'll do that. So barely grabs it. All right, also when we turn down head and it's got the screw-in studs, and if they surface the intake or the exhaust planes, I mean exhaust plane or intake plane, the studs are in the way. They got the proper tools to remove them, and if you want to leave them there, you can. I like to pull them out to make it easier on the machinist, so they're not aggravated with that. And I don't want them to get the thigh off or anything like that. But I do remove that, takes it off them, and sometimes they do charge you for them. I mean, charge you to remove them. Not on my bill. Not if I can do it. You notice they're all never in order. As long as they make it back on here, I'm happy. I can just look at it and tell which one I need anyway. Got the cam sensor. Slap an O-ring on that. We go back together with it. Let's go on this side. We got T-stat housing. Looks like a CTS. Time obtained tensioner. That's wicked. Cool, wicked. And these are already loose, which... All right, let me go get some Allens and some Trebec's. All right. Where my glasses go? There they are. Need the old glasses. Yep. Wonderful thing about videoing something Because you ain't got to keep taking all the pictures when you take stuff apart. So I just make sure you just throw bolts in the bin. Guys, you see it real time. Some jackwagon. Holy smokes. I really don't think it came like this. And look how the rod is bent. That's impressive. Hey, Kevin, you're going to love this when I send you the pictures. Think we're on to something, guys. Think it could be the reasons. All right. No spring pressure on this. No spring pressure on the cams causing it this, because this is all one piece. You want to be real easy when you take this part, but we don't have to because no spring pressure. Choosing to tear this down today. They all look the same length because I'm going into town. I live right outside of town, a trifecta of towns. I live out in the county, but either way, town being Huntsville, it's the big town. Actually, the biggest in the state of Alabama now. I'm not saying I'm proud to say that because I don't like big towns. But anyway, not a city folk. But anyway, I'll be by him so I can go ahead and drop this off so he can take it to whatever machine shop he wants to. I don't know anybody in this area. I'm new to the area I live in. Me and my wife, we bought our, I like to call my retirement home. I plan on dying and expiring in it. As much as I spent on it. But anyway, I'm just now getting around to knowing a machine shop around here, but I know they're good with automotive, but I don't know about all, motorcycles. And he might have somebody specific he wants to use that he trusts. So I trust his judgment on that. Yeah, flat blade screwdriver. But get this cam tower off. All the bolts look to be out of it. There we go. It's amazing how this holds up at the RPMs these things turn. I mean, intake, exhaust. See the written. Y'all can see it. Intake, exhaust. You can't really mess those up if you know how to read. Some of us, that's a problem. Let's talk about me, nobody else. Okay. Oh, that's apart, and look, I already got the valves out. Nah, they were already out. But anyway, okie dokie. deliberate whether to take those out. They don't need to surface anything on this side. I don't want them to, because the whole point of keeping the cam tires keep everything right. Because unless they have the machinery to line bore these on this little head with that, then I'll make them tell them they can remove those. But if I go that far, if we need to go that far. But it's definitely an engineering marvel in my eyes. Pretty sweet. There we go, got that one. Had to change my attack. There we are. There we go. Okay. All right, that's off. That's off. So we got left right here. It's just the cam. Excuse me. Timing chain tensioner and CTS. Notice I put in front of the camera so I can see the length. There we go. Oh, so let y'all know this tensioner does have an O-ring out here, and I will be loosening that up, of course, when it goes back together. To see if there's an O-ring or something on that. Don't want to leak it out of there. Oil looks, all that was in it looked good, smells good. All right, that's 17. Let's be 19. And guys, the older you get, the more you cheat. You notice rubber, plastic, not gonna mar anything. There's no sealant, no nothing on that. This aluminum washer, I know it does its job, but I'd feel a little more comfortable just putting something on. Something's going to go on there. All right. Well, guys, we got it tore down. So, let's go back and talk about that again. On this cam tower, the reason why I'm tearing this down and getting sent and not using the replacement, and this is cleaner, it's nicer, is, oops, got that backwards. There we go. Remember the cam, intake, exhaust cams right in here. This is a match set of aluminum. And if I put this on the used replacement head, it could lock the cams down. It could be too much. It could be not good stuff. It's not what you want. You want stuff to seat perfectly as best as possible. But this head did not come with the cam tie down or the cams. How do you even get a head like that, knowing that? But anyway, that's why we're doing what we're doing. Everything visible on here is outstanding in my eyes. And what I was looking for was, you see that cat? I think it's called calotation. That chalkiness right there that you get like on the outside of your block, and a little bit of rusting through here. I mean, that could be from how long it sat together, or I can't answer. That's past. It could be good, bad. Don't know. But what I'm not seeing is evidence of a coolant leak inside any of the intake bowls in the chambers themselves. I don't see anything. I'm just not seeing it. But good machine shop can check it, and they can let us know yes or no, and that will be the final word. We used to have an old Chevy Love with the old Isuzu motor before I dropped the Buick motor down in it. But anyway, it had a crack in the combustion chamber, and it rolled on around. So I drove the seat out, and I beat it down with a sledgehammer, smoothed it out, and then put the seat back in it. Drove it from Virginia all the way to Chicago. Started building a little pressure, popped the pressure, drove the rest of the way to North Minnesota, close to the Canadian border, made it there. And that's when I yanked it out and put the Buick V6 down in it. But anyway, just want to let you know, hey, you can get around these kind of things. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close this video up. I want to hurry up and get this together for him so he can get the bike going. So hopefully this series goes by quicker than the rest of the couple of I got going on right now, just to get him going, get him pleased. I'd like to go ahead and get some more of his stuff over here to work on. If he'll yank it, I'll work on it. It just saves me my back, my shoulders from having to do all the big labor. Not that I'm scared of that. I've done my share. Between tractors, tractor trailers, BMW, you name it, worked on it. Size-wise, work-wise, bull work. But anyway, that being said, y'all get out there and do something. Y'all have a good day. Today's Saturday. Y'all go and have a good weekend.